The Waigani National Court's nullification of Kagua Erave MP Honorable Mainapano's 2022 election victory marks yet another high-profile case that underscores the deep challenges surrounding electoral integrity in Papua New Guinea. While elections are constitutionally meant to reflect the will of the people, this ruling demonstrates how procedural flaws, administrative weaknesses, and possible misconduct can undermine democratic legitimacy. The decision is not merely a technical matter of law, but speaks to wider systemic issues of governance, public trust, and political stability. Firstly, the nullification highlights the fragility of Papua New Guinea's electoral system. For decades, election petitions have been a recurring feature of PNG's democratic process, with numerous MPs losing their seats after protracted court battles. In Kagua Erave's case, the court's finding of irregularities significant enough to invalidate the result suggests that the conduct of polling, counting, or declaration was fundamentally flawed. Such irregularities raise questions about the performance of the Electoral Commission, an institution that has often faced criticism for its lack of preparedness, logistical weaknesses, and susceptibility to external influence. The recurring need for judicial intervention in validating results indicates that reforms are overdue to ensure elections are more credible, transparent, and efficiently managed. Secondly, the ruling has profound implications for the people of Kagua Erave. The electorate, like many in the Highlands region, has historically been prone to electoral violence, clan-based politics, and disputes over fairness in the voting process. The nullification, while legally necessary, also means that constituents face another round of campaigning, political tension, and potential instability. By-elections are not only costly for the state, but often intensify local rivalries. The onus is now on authorities to ensure the by-election is conducted under stricter oversight, with security measures in place to prevent violence and intimidation. Otherwise, the cycle of disputed elections will only continue, leaving the people caught in uncertainty and political fatigue. Moreover, the ruling demonstrates the crucial role of the judiciary in safeguarding democracy in PNG. While the executive and legislative arms often dominate the political landscape, the courts have increasingly been called upon to arbitrate disputes and protect the integrity of democratic institutions. In this case, justice was delivered in favor of the petitioner, Mr. Emmanuel Loma Pemia, the runner-up, whose perseverance reflects a growing trend of candidates challenging flawed results. The judiciary's independence is commendable, but frequent reliance on court rulings also reveals deeper governance failures that should be addressed through stronger institutions rather than after-the-fact litigation. Finally, this development may carry national political ramifications. Nullifications weaken ruling coalitions by reducing the number of sitting MPs and force parties to recalibrate strategies ahead of by-elections. They also shape public perception of the ruling government's legitimacy, particularly if multiple MPs are unseated due to irregular elections. For PNG, where political stability is already fragile, such legal decisions add another layer of unpredictability. In conclusion, the nullification of Mainapano's election is not just a Kagua Erave issue. It is a reflection of the chronic weaknesses in PNG's electoral democracy. It calls for urgent reforms to the Electoral Commission, stronger mechanisms for electoral accountability, and a cultural shift away from money politics and intimidation. While the judiciary has once again upheld democratic principles, the long-term solution lies in building an electoral system that commands trust, fairness, and integrity from the outset, rather than one constantly rescued by the courts.
Amas la music festivals, la Sunday jumi to la boom la tu blimi, one time 14 by 15 by opening the district office. I'm the Islami, Fadini go I'm go pass now. I'm going to cancel was in. Suspended. So sorry law, people of Kagua Erave, especially Kagua Central, you block good line. So you will win a number, but problem in Erave create team now you finish it. So I'm alright. You make and put him also. So you make at 14 months. Inside the 14 months, while you try best, to lawyer problem, go pass. lo baik lagi sim stay sa joda lo ko la surung ko. So once again, and people blow certain alliance na people blow Kagua Erave, especially you blow Kagua Central, you blow teti lo kan sebelum ni, you blow good like politics blow Erave na Kagua bakra yumi, politics blow Erave na iya bakra yumi so yumi lusi mosen, yumi lusi mosen. Thank you, bro.